In this video, we will be seeing active record encryption from Rails 7. End of this video, we'll be knowing what is active record, encryption, decryption, and why we need encryption on active record, and how to create encryption on DB, and things to consider before use encryption. To start with active record is object relational mapping. It's a model in MVC pattern, and it holds all the table data and related associations, and it works as a framework between DB and application. To move on to encryption is the way of hiding original data, and decryption is a conversion of encrypted data into original data. Now, why we need encryption on active record? So that only authorized person can see the original data, and by using encryption on active record, we are avoiding two types of hack. The first type is if anyone gets the access of DB, they can't see the original data as it stores the encrypted values in the DB. And second one, when developers is working unintentionally expose users sensitive data in the apps logs, can be avoided by using active record encryption. And one more thing, active record encryption supports application level encryption, which means when it comes to application data, we can see as a original data. When it be in the DB, it will be an encrypted data. So to move on to how to create encryption on DB, we'll see. So these are the commands that we're going to see. I'm going to open the terminal. Okay, so now let me create the application. Rails new encryption test. So these two commands that we're going to use it while creating this encryption. The first command is to create encryption on an active record. This command gives us the key value pair that we're going to paste it into the credential. To paste, we are using this command. Okay, it's created. Let me go inside the application, cd encryption test. Okay, now we'll use this command rails db encryption init. So this going to create as the key value pair, which has the primary key and deterministic key derivation salt. Okay, so let me copy these values. Now opening the editor and paste into the file. Rails credentials is the file that holds all the credential and which is present under the config folder. Come to the end of the file. Okay, so if we open the application, and okay, this is the file that we copied and paste into. Okay, now let me go to the console. Create the scaffold. Book has title and author name, and then price of the book. What's wrong? Oh, sorry, my bad. Rails scaffold, Rails generate scaffold, and table name book. Attributes are title and author and price. Running the migration. me go to the console. Creating the book. Title is comma and author is test. Price of the book is 1000. What's wrong I did in the command? Okay, I missed the creation. Okay, so now it's created the book. If we see the book, we can see all the values, it's appearing. Now let me go to the file and go to the model. We have a book, so inside I'm going to create the encrypted attribute. That is price. Now let's see the magic. Come to the terminal and reload it. Let me create the other book. This is book 2 with price 2000. So if we see the price, we can't see because it's encrypted. It is encrypted and stored in the DB. So when we, yeah, that's it. Now when we query on the book 2, it works. But the same thing when we query on the first book that we have created before encrypts initialized in the model, we can see the error. So to avoid this, we have to tell the application to support unencrypted data. So go to the config and application.rb file. So as I have mentioned here, support unencrypted data, we can use this line. So what does config active record encryption support unencrypted data true? So after having this in the application.rb, now when we have a query on the first record, then it didn't reproduce or didn't produce any error, so it's supported unencrypted data as well. Now let's go to the model and have deterministic key true. So now let's come to the console and create again another book with price 3000. Okay, now let's have query on the book 3. Okay, so book dot find by price 3000 that we have created last. It's giving the value, right? Okay, let's query on the first one, which is unencrypted data. It's produced nil value. To avoid this, again go to application and place this line. So this basically makes encrypted or unencrypted data by extending queries. It makes works. Okay, sorry, let me reload. Okay, let's come back to the root and then go to rail C. Now when we query with 1000, it's giving. When we query with 3000, it's giving the value. So this is all about the magic of active record encryption. Now let's go to the consideration before use. So active record can be slow as it has more methodologies or extra methodologies to encrypt and decrypt the values, and it's a memory intensive. When it's a complex query and larger data sets records a lot of memory. So these are the consideration when we going to have any attributes with encryption. We have to make sure it's really needed, otherwise if we do it, then it will be overloaded to our own applications, so we have to use it wisely. Thank you.